A short audio clip allegedly of a Bersatu leader claiming that PAS supports Hamzah Zainudin as Perikatan Nasional's Prime Minister candidate has gone viral. Takiyuddin Hassan was asked for his comments on it today. Stay tuned for his response. Meanwhile, businessperson Albert Tei has released a new video on the Sabah scandal. All this and more on KiniNews. PAS Secretary General Takiyuddin Hassan has responded to an audio recording claiming the party wants Bersatu Deputy President Hamzah Zainudin as Perikatan Nasional's Prime Minister candidate. When asked whether PAS wanted Hamzah as the PM candidate for PN, Takiyuddin highlighted how PAS President Abdul Hadi Awang had made it clear that they would not name a PM candidate until they win.
No, baru ni Presiden PAS kata kita tak nak menamakan siapa pun sebagai Perdana Menteri, kita nak menang PRU 16 tu. So, Perdana Menteri datang kemudian. Come later. Kita ramai calon-calon Perdana Menteri, bukan satu je, lebih daripada satu pun di kalangan Perikatan Nasional. Saya rasa tak timbul benda tu. So, dengan jelas benda itu tertolaklah, tak betul lah. Tak pernah ada keputusan Perikatan Nasional. Bila Perikatan Nasional bukan PAS saja tu, dia kena Perikatan Nasional. Tak pernah ada. You show me, tak ada, tak pernah ada.
While commenting on the recording, Takiyuddin had also said that it is normal for leaders of PN component parties to meet regularly. He said there are always meetings. So if people say there was a meeting involving the top 5 PAS leaders, then that's normal. As for the matter being talked about, he said whoever is making the accusation has the responsibility to prove it. Earlier today, a short audio clip had gone viral on WhatsApp. It contained a voice similar to a Bersatu leader who appeared to be speaking to a group of people, claiming Hadi had made such an overture during a meeting between top PAS leaders and several leaders from Bersatu, including Hamzah. Businessperson Albert Tei has released a new video tied to the Sabah mining scandal. The latest video is of Rizal Johari, an aide to State Deputy Chief Minister and Parti Solidariti Tanah Airku President Jeffrey Kitingan. In a statement, Tei claimed the recording show licenses were cancelled as part of a power struggle between Sabah Chief Minister and GRS Chairperson Haji Noor Kitingan and Parti Bersatu Sabah President Maximus Ongkili. In the recording, Tei was seen reminding Rizal about an alleged 300,000 ringgit that he had handed over to Rizal, a payment the aide received on behalf of Kitingan.
3 times, 3 kali. 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 3 kali. Kamu ingat?
Ya, yang 500?
Saya hantar bagi dia.
Sendiri kan? Ya,
sendiri. Yang last year lah, kamu ambil 300,000. Cash lah. Kamu ambil bagi Datuk punya lah.
Time election berapa?
700. 800, 700, 800. 700, 800.
Tei added that this did not include sponsorship for a Singapore trip and for the Harvest Festival. The conversation had also covered the 2023 political crisis in Sabah, with Tei noting that Star and PBS had backed Haji. Contacted for comments, Rizal told Malaysia Kini he has no recollection of the alleged conversation. Malaysia Kini has also contacted Ongkili and Haji's office for comment. In response to a different video last week, Kitingan had denied that he was involved in the mining scandal. Bersatu Secretary General Azmin Ali has hit back at Wan Saiful over his claims made in a press conference earlier this week. He also denied the claims about a 2019 video scandal. Azmin reportedly said that Wan Saiful had failed to rely on facts when making the claims. According to Utusan Malaysia, he said that they live with slander, while we rely on knowledge and facts. He added that every struggle will definitely have challenges and he will serve sincerely and honestly no matter where. Earlier this week, Wan Saiful had raised allegations of misconduct by Azmin and Bersatu Information Chief Tun Faisal Ismail Aziz. He also said that his relationship with Azmin has been hot and cold since last year, allegedly due to information that the intimate video implicating the then cabinet minister was authentic. In 2019, Azmin categorically denied what he described as vicious libel against him, by Haziq Abdullah Abdul Aziz, the other person who claimed to be in the video. One Saiful made the claims at a press conference held with several other Bersatu leaders to address allegations that they were trying to force Muhyiddin Yassin to hand over the party leadership to Deputy President Hamzah Zainudin. He had also claimed that the skewed narrative of attempts to topple Muhyiddin originated from Azmin.
From now on, you can also listen to KiniNews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us.
Former Trono Assemblyperson Paul Yong will start his jail sentence today, after the federal court dismissed his final appeal in his rape case. Yong had been found guilty of committing the crime against his mate in 2019. The panel, chaired by Chief Justice Wan Ahmad Farid Wan Saleh, rejected the appeal after finding Yong's defense baseless and that there was no reason to disturb the lower court's conviction. The Apex Court also upheld the 8-year jail sentence and 2 strokes of the cane. Yong, who was standing in the dock throughout the verdict proceeding, was visibly shaken upon hearing the order. His counsel, Hisham Teh Pok Tek, then told reporters that the verdict was shocking and that they are awaiting instructions on the next course of action. He said the only legal remedy available right now is to file an application for review. He added that although they respect the judgment delivered by the Chief Justice, they will study the judgment again carefully to see whether there are merits before filing an application for review, and will also discuss it further with the family. The Ipoh High Court had found Yong guilty on July 27, 2022, and sentenced him to 13 years jail and 2 strokes of the cane. On March 1, 2024, the Court of Appeal quashed his appeal. However, they reduced his jail time to 8 years and maintained the 2 strokes of the cane as well as his stay of execution pending his appeal at the federal court. 169 million ringgit cash linked to Ismail Sabri and his former aide has been forfeited to the government. Here's more on that. The Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court has allowed the government's application to forfeit 169 million ringgit cash that was seized in a grave probe against former Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob and his former political aide Anwar Yunus. Judge Susanna Hussein approved the MACC's forfeiture application. This was after MACC's prosecuting officer Mahadi Jumaat informed the court that Ismail Sabri and Anwar did not contest the application. He also told the court that the money remained unclaimed even after a gazette notice in September. The agency had filed the application in July under Section 41(1) of the MACC Act. That act allows prosecutors to seek asset forfeiture without charging anyone. Ismail Sabri, Anwar and several others have been the subject of MACC's investigation into the former Prime Minister's Keluarga Malaysia's initiative introduced during his tenure. On June 25th, MACC Chief Azam Baki had announced that the investigation, which began in February, had concluded. No individuals have been prosecuted so far in the case. The Prime Minister's office has defended the decision to invite US President Donald Trump to attend the 47th ASEAN Summit in Kuala Lumpur next month. In a press conference yesterday, Senior Press Secretary Tunku Nasrul Abaidah said that while the Prime Minister's office takes note of the views against Trump's summit attendance, opposing his visit is not the solution.
Yang amat berhormat Perdana Menteri sendiri adalah antara suara paling lantang di dunia dalam membela Gaza, mengecam kekejaman Israel dan mengetuai suara moral umat Islam di pentas antarabangsa. Bahkan pandangan tegas ini telah disuarakan sendiri oleh beliau di hadapan bekas Presiden Amerika Syarikat sebelum ini. Namun, menolak kedatangan Trump ke ASEAN bukanlah jalan penyelesaian. Prinsip diplomasi menuntut kita menyuarakan kebenaran secara berdepan, bukan mengelak. Dengan cara ini, Malaysia bukan sahaja menzahirkan solidariti kepada Gaza, tetapi juga menunjukkan kebijaksanaan sebagai tuan rumah yang berani, tegas dalam prinsip dan matang dalam diplomasi.
Last Saturday, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had rebuked critics of the invitation to Trump, saying the summit would provide a diplomatic platform to continue raising the issue of Palestine. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm John Ng. Thanks for watching.